So making 10 grand, 100 grand, $1 million a month is not impossible. I'll show you. This is how much we've made this year so far. You can see that year we're increased by 22% over last year. And as I'm filming this, we're only a month and a half into the year. So some quick math, that means we're doing about $1 million a month. And to be totally honest with you, that means we're behind pace. And I'm going to show you how we're doing that on a flip chart. And what I'm going to show you on this flip chart could be broken down into 3 steps. The first one's going to sound obvious, which is get out there and provide massive value. But here's what I mean. For example, when I was in my 20s, I got into public speaking and I did a bunch of speaking for people in public. You get the point. I focused like crazy on it. I became obsessed with it. I became the best speaker I could possibly be. And then that speaking led to a few of the people that would watch me speak being like, hey, I want to do that too. Can you teach me? So I started working one-on-one with people, teaching them how to be a speaker. And by the way, this does not have to be speaking related or do anything that I've done in the past. As long as you learn something thoroughly, you hustle and grind and do well at it, eventually there's going to be people that want to learn it from you. So I started helping people one-on-one, and then I hit the jackpot. I realized that helping people one-on-one doesn't scale because it's exchanging time for money. Someone would pay me a certain amount per hour. I would help them for that hour or 2 hours, whatever they paid me for. But then I had this massive breakthrough, which is the same breakthrough that I would love to impart upon you. Those people that were paying me per hour, they didn't want one-on-one advice. They wanted a result. They wanted to be a highly paid speaker. They simply paid me one-on-one as a vehicle to get to where they wanted to go. And I realized if I could get good at getting someone the exact result they wanted, they would not care how much time I put into it. So I did what I would suggest that anyone does, which is obsess over the result that someone wants to get from working with you. Don't care if it takes you 100, 200, 300, 1,000 hours to figure out how to get people that result at scale. Because once you can get people the same result over and over and over again, they'll pay you thousands and thousands of dollars to do it, and they don't care how much time it takes you to get them the result. And this dollar figure right here, when you break it down, means that's about 160 people that have paid us to get them a result. Because a bunch of our programs are about $10,000 and people want to get TEDx talks, they want to be speakers, they want to launch their coaching business. And because we're so good at getting people the result, I mean, we've landed 650 people, TEDx talks all over the world that have reached 50 million people. I've got 50 million views to my clients' talks. And therefore I built up a good name for people knowing that I'm going to get them the result. And no one asks me how long it's going to take me to get them the result, because all they want is the result of being a speaker. And the crazy thing is when you let go of the one-on-one obsession, the exchanging time for money obsession, you realize that people will actually pay you more money if it takes less time. Because again, they just want the result. So if you want to make your $1 million a month or $100,000 a month, whatever it is that you want to make, your obsession should be not around how can I find the highest paying job. That's ridiculous. It's regardless of how much time it takes you up front to figure out how to do it. All you need to figure out is how to solve people's problems at scale, because you and I, the people that provide the most value, get the most return. I go into way more detail in this on my live Q&As, which happen every Tuesday. Click the link in my bio and I'll see you there. And follow for more.